Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Wally, and today we're going to be talking about the new updates to Raid Shadow Legend within their 1060 patch. And I want to talk about in the game what is brand new and how do I look at this new patch overall and what are my opinions on the new patch. So as you guys can see on the first one, we have about Shadow Arena. This is for mostly platinum players. So for me, this is not very much effective, but pretty much this gives a unique approach to competitive arena battles while being able to team up with your clan allies. Now, I don't know how this really works per se, but this is somewhat of an interesting dilemma. I wish they actually give a video explanation of this. I don't know if they did, but I have to go check out to see if they did give a video explanation of this. But this is a very interesting new development that they just added. I guess they choose to listen to the feedback of the community on this one, but interesting. And then this is the real kicker right here, which is Minotaur super raids and quality of life updates. They're really selling that they're giving you a real, quality of life update, when in reality they're not. Let me be honest, right? The 2x super raids for Minnow is not how you solve Minnow. Not at all. And if you think it was, I'm telling you right now, nothing has changed. You're still spending the same amount of energy to finish off Minnow in the first place, right? So think of it like this. So by my research of what I did is that I don't have like the full contextual numbers, right? But to finish off, you're going to be doing a 300 plus run to finish off Minnow. And I think if you do 2x it, then it will be halving it by 154. So if you actually multiply 154, that'll be 308. So 308 runs you're going to be doing just to finish off one champion. And then now thanks to 2x is 154. But reality is you're still spending about 5,000 worth of energy to finish off one champion to get all their scrolls. This is not quality of life. This is just a scam. Oh, we're gonna give you the 2x so you can get it faster. In reality, you're still spending the same amount of energy. You're still spending 4,900, I think 28 or so energy. And granted, a lot of people in Raid will tell you, oh, it's better to spend, instead of constantly buying masteries, right, which is 800 gems, it's better to buy the energy refills and do that. Let me counteract that statement. So technically, the initial run of this, right, would be you ending up doing what? You're going to spend 760 gems. Refilling the energy, getting your energy refills, and constantly resetting and reappropriating till you get your champions done. So granted, yes, there is a 40 gem save on you just buying the energy refills versus you spending on masteries. But let's get one thing clear. Between events, tournaments, and you constantly collecting gems throughout the game, throughout your missions on a daily basis, and doing your dailies every single day of the week, you're getting 10 gems for 30 days within this game per month, right? So that's pretty much 300. So you could say about 2 months, give or take, about 2 months, maybe less, you're going to get all those gems back, especially if you're buying the gem pack. You're going to get those gems back real fast. So think about it. I'm willing to spend the extra 40. Because what is really 40 gems at the end of the day? Another energy refill? What is that? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Boo. I don't really care. I'm willing to spend the extra 40 gems just to straight up buy the masteries and have it set, and then just being able to spend that during CVC and calling it a day. Because I don't have to, because ask yourself this question. Would you rather set it, would you rather just do this, right? Would you rather put Minnow in multi-battles, set it behind there, knowing you can't do nothing else. You can't do arena, you can't do campaign, you can't do nothing else other than whatever, like changing gear, summoning champions, you know, doing whatever that they allow you to do in the game, right? At the point in time while a few champions you have are battling in a certain area, you can't do nothing else anyways, in most cases. So because of that, I mean, ask yourself that question. Would you rather let it multi-battle and do all that, or would you rather buy would you rather buy the mystery the shards, just buy the gems, right? And buy the masteries straight up? Honestly, I'd rather just buy the masteries straight up and not waste my time. For what? For what? It's sort of pointless to sit there and just let the multi-battles beat it down, especially if you don't even have a lot of multi-battles saved up to even run through 300, or well, technically 154 when the event is up. But when the event's not up, then you have to run through a 308. That's not fixing mental at all. That's not fixing mental at all. You're still in the same freaking situation. So when they sit here and say, oh, here's a quality of life update, we will give you a time schedule. I think they started off 3 weeks and some days. We'll give you a perfect time limited moment to run a minnow for 2x on a super raid. Congratulations. That's not fixing minnow. That's just you just giving them the same rub down and doing the same thing. All you're just doing is just slightly making it faster. And by slightly, I mean, honestly, you're not really making it faster at all. You're just not. And let me explain it, right? So let me actually put on one of the raids, and I'll actually explain to you how they're not changing minnow at all, in my opinion. So, right, I'm using my boy's train account for this example at this point in time because I'm playing in the account right now. But let's get in here, right? So we go here, minnow. We're going to do this right now. So we're going 2x. Let me pull this on. So, okay, so here goes minnow, right? So if you see right here, right? You go to stage 15. Notice the energy, right? Because I have it on the 2x. If you're able to max out on the scrolls, on the gray scrolls, you get 32 scrolls, right? That's a good bang for your buck, right? That's a good bang for your buck if you're getting it, right? Because at least it's over the energy cap. So the reward of you getting the scrolls is pretty decent than what you're giving in energy. But if you're getting on the lower end of the stick, which is 24 scrolls, then it's not, you're reaping rewards from what you're spending in energy. And this is my whole point. This is still a scam. It's still a scam. It's not fixed. Why are we out here with the same, randomizing how much scrolls gets dropped? Give me an exact number, Plarium. Give me an exact number. An exact number that actually reaps the benefits of me even rating this. If I rated 32 scrolls out of these basic scrolls, then that's a win for me. But rating 16 of the green scrolls for 28 energy, I'm getting robbed. Rating 12 of the golden red scrolls, I'm getting robbed. I'm not reaping nothing back from this. I'm actually losing out on energy just to even gain these. So this is just highway robbery. So that's another thing. Upgrading the value of masteries that I get per champion should be one of the many things that you do to minnow. I don't think that minnow needs to be upgraded to more levels of minnow. Like, that's just dumb. I don't see no point of getting up to stage 20 to get more better value. Just increase the value of these damn scrolls. Give singular points of how much scrolls I can get. Stop freaking sitting here talking about, oh, well, you can get up to the lower end is 24 and the higher end is 32. No, give me an exact number. Stop fucking around, Plarium. Give me an exact number. An exact number that's actually worth me spending energy here. Because this is not worth my energy. Ultimate. At least based on how you're showing me here, this is not worth my energy. So again, even from a standpoint of wasting gems, I'm not really winning here. I'm losing out of energy the moment I go for the green and gold scrolls for my champions. And yet you're going to sit here and tell me it's better to waste gems to get energy refills and waste energy that are not in value, that again on scrolls that are not valuable to what I'm spending in energy, versus just me out buying it right. No, I rather just buy the scroll. I'd rather just buy the scrolls. Honestly, I rather buy the scrolls because I'm wasting energy even attempting to go for these. 16 out of 28 is not a fair deal, especially to me that's playing this game. 16 scrolls for the green ones, and then I'm losing 28 energy. Does that seem fair to you? 12 scrolls of gold scrolls for 28 energy? No. Even on half, if you even touch it on 14 energy, 12 scrolls to 14, that is definitely not a fair deal. So again, I mean, granted, that's actually twice. So 24 to 28, still not a fair deal. Still not a fair deal. That is robbery. That is robbery. I'm not gaining a bang for my buck here. I'm just not. The gray scrolls, yes, I'm getting a great bang for my buck here. But once we touch the greens, and well, actually, because again, double, right? So 16 times 2 is 32. So technically, you're getting a decent fair deal with that. But the gold ones, you're not. There has to be an increase in gold for the amount of energy I'm spending here. So again, I honestly just don't see the difference. I'm willing to spend the extra 40 gems that I'm gonna waste just to buy the masteries outright and not care about minnow. I really am, because I don't see the purpose of doing it. This doesn't fix it. But here's another problem, right? So let's do this, right? So I have Lady Kimmy here. She's one of the champions that needs to be a part of this, but I'm going to actually take out the ninja. Yeah, I'm going to take out the ninja here real quick. Put our attack in the lead. Let me bring in another champion that needs scrolls. I'm gonna bring in the Tyrell, right? And watch this. Let's go through a run here. Let's go through a run scenario. And you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm even gonna bring up another problem in Minnow that needs to be fixed. So as the champions go through the waves real quick and beat up and go to the Minnow, you're gonna see another problem with the Minnow that needs to be fixed overall. And one of the big thing is when you're collecting these Minnow scrolls, you're only able to collect it for one champion, like I said earlier. So technically, I'm wasting about approximately 5,000 energy on one champion to get scrolls? Please, where in God's green name does that make sense? Wasting 5,000 energy on one measly champion to getting scrolls, while everyone else just sit there and not getting nothing. So watch, because as far as right now, Razzlevarg, Rhonda, and Arctor, not Arctor, oh my god, Artak, all three of these champions all have their masteries done. It's just Tyrell and Lady Kimmy that don't. And if only one of them is only going to get the scrolls at random, that's a problem. Because let's say all these champions don't have scrolls. All my champions should be gaining scrolls. Because think about it. At approximately, that means each champion needed 1,000 energy apiece to obtain their scrolls. That actually is that's equaling out the value. Now, technically, 4,928, I think is the exact number, right? So, let me get a calculator here. Let me see. So, 4,928 divided by 5 champions. So, technically, it only takes about 900 or so of these champions, right? So, okay, so 28, 55, so, okay. So, okay, it shows it right there in the rewards, right? Hold on. But it takes about 985.6 energy or so it all can fluctuate based upon whatever you spend. So, again, on an estimation, each champion takes about 1,000 energy apiece to finish out masteries versus just one getting 5,000 energy by themselves just to fully be done with masteries. Again, robbery. Complete obstruct robbery. But this is the robbery I'm talking about. In the rewards, only one champion between Lady Kimmy and Tyrell got scrolls. This is the problem that I'm talking about. One champion is only able to be focused on in getting masteries. This is a joke. This is a joke. This is the real problem with Minnow. The real problem with Minotaur is only one champion can get scrolls at a time, which makes it harder to you to even finishing off all your champions' masteries. Think about this. In most cases, if you told me today, upgrading a rare champion, you would say it's easier from the sense of leveling it up. You said it's easier from the sense of booking it out, more cases than not. And then you could say what? Getting masteries done, right? But other than that, building food and everything, that's sort of the tough part because it's at 3, so it's going to take a longer road to get to 6 if you choose to fully max it out to 6 stars at level 60, right? Whereas an epic and a Lego, you're more likely able to get the masteries done way more faster than you naturally getting the epics books or the Lego books for it. So again, this is not how you fix Minnow. How you fix Minnow is allowing every champion in your roster pool that you put in battle to literally be able to collect on getting masteries. Every champion should be gaining scrolls while they do Minnow. That's how you fix Minotaur. Not letting one champion gain scrolls and then putting it on a 2x. That's not how you fix Minnow. That's not how you fix Minnow. Not at all. That's not how you fix Minnow. So 2xing Minnow is not the answer. And I don't know why people be asking for 2x like they haven't freaking did the math on the energy, because it's still giving you, still wasting the same amount of energy on a 2x anyways. It doesn't fix Minnow. Not at all. This is the real problem to Minnow. Not being able to let all your champions get scrolls at the same damn time. It doesn't matter if one champion needs to get the gray ones, the other one needs to get the green one, and the other one needs to get the red ones. Everyone should be collecting scrolls while they run Minnow. All your champions should be collecting scrolls if they need them. So the fact of the matter is that Plarium is cheating the community by not letting every champion collect scrolls at the same damn time. It's crazy. So again, for me personally, I'm willing to save up 800 gems, pay it outright, and get the masteries during CBC and call it a day. Because there is no way in hell I'm going to waste my freaking time running Minotaur and wasting a multiple of energy on one freaking champion. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I grotesque this. This is sickening. This is sickening. It's freaking sickening. So, yeah, no. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. But going back to this, right? So going back over here, and that's just my rant on the Minotaur. I think, honestly, this is a complete bust of an update of quality of life, because it's not quality of life. It's just not. But going to the selling gear, so when managing your gear, we're replacing the option to destroy equip the gear with the ability to sell or remove it instead. So again, this is a nice little filter, nice little swap. I'm okay with it, right? Because of course, if you don't need it, just automatically sell. Because I ain't gonna lie, I do believe when you had that choice between either destroying it or neither you stripping it off, honestly, I do believe if you don't need the gear in usual cases, it's best to just sell it, and it's actually a better trade-off that way. So that's one thing I will say, that this is a better trade-off overall. Doom Tower quality of life, we introduced some quality of life of updates to Doom Tower, meaning presets can be saved across different rotations. Doom Tower, okay, that's fine, that's great, I'm good with that. CVC multipliers will no longer appear once you've reached the points cap. Okay, great, that's cool. Clan shop item distribution, we redistributed some of the item resources. Yeah, so let me go back over here. Let me go see if I can go look at that. So I did notice they did do a little swap on that. Let's see here. I know they said they did something different. Okay, give me a moment. All right. So if I look at the item pools, so yeah, so once you get once you get all of Yannicka's, then you have a chance to get into 25 of these what they call them, medallions, for forging up new relics. So that's one good thing, which is fair. And then of course on slot 11 you can get the epics because they're way back on the last road somewhere, which was insane. I'm still not with the whole basalts, like these little basalts being like here. I think the ones basalts should be somewhere more closer. Like I think honestly the basalts can be in slot 6, right, in rotation. So I do believe like the one basalts should be a little bit more higher, and the twos should be in slot 11 in rotation as well. I don't think so. These should be like back here, like again slot 15. Like you're doing a whole lot just to reach here. That's insane. This I can say this is fair. I can say this is somewhat fair, right? I mean, even if, right, taking two of these, neither the Master Brew with the item could be in slot 15, and then you switch these two to be in the other ones would be a little bit more a better trade. But other than that, yeah, it's a decent update. Not really against what that was right there for me personally. So not really mad. But going on, right? So champion filter for the sparring pit. So basically, if the champion's already maxed out, you don't need to see it. So you can go through the selections of what you do need to train up. Which, again, right? Don't get me wrong. Do I respect that? Sure, I can respect that overall. But again, even this is not really a, oh my god, like a game-breaking fix to, to Guardian Ring. It's just not a fix. The biggest fix is letting it actually train up these champions, level up these champions until they're fully maxed, and not wait for me to click a damn button to send it to the next level. Like Plarium, like you know why Plarium does this? Because Plarium wants us to have a very much intuitive, and when I say intuitive, I really mean an addictive relationship with their game. This is Plarium. Plarium's like, here you go, here's your baby, right? So Plarium bring the option to have a relationship, right? And then we accepted it. We make the game. The game is our baby, and they're telling us we have to be fully attentive to the child. We are not responsible for your child that you chose to make. And they're telling you have to be very attentive and get in there, because they don't want to put in the hard work to at least do their part in helping you out play the game. So they're telling you this is what you got to do. And this is literally what it is. You got to come in here every single time to click on a level. Like, right, my blood feather will be soon enough upgrade to the point I have to click on it and literally sit here and click just to let it ride to the next level, and so it can start gaining levels for that. Like, Plarium, fix this trash. This is the real quality update. Literally letting it work itself up until it is fully done. I shouldn't have to sit here and come back, get news update talking about, oh, you need to do this in raid because your champion's fully maxed up. No. I should do that when it's actually fully maxed up, not when it's fully maxed up at a time period or a moment of its level. Like, that is just, it's the most literally like agitating thing in the world. I have to come back and be like, oh, I gotta click on a button just so it can go to the next level. Do you know the moment I walk away from this game and I do something else with my life, how much levels these champions could have literally gotten if you just let them constantly keep upgrading their level? But of course, stick them at the potential level that you have them at, and then the moment I get in the game, that's when it clicks in. It's the most stupidest thing. It is the most stupidest thing. There's other games out there that are literally are able to do this and let you do this, or you know, like AFK style, right? Like I remember playing AFK Arena. I can walk away from AFK Arena and know the moment I come back in, I'm getting resources piled up for me. This is something that should be piling up for me when I'm gone from the game. Like, this is crazy. But no, we want you to have a very intensive relationship with the game. This is your baby. You need to be in this or out. This is just a joke. Literally, it's a joke. This is Plarium's big fat joke. Like, literally, this is so not a fix. Alright, let's keep going, right? Then they have champion filter, stats, range, quality of life. So we introduced a stat range where filtering champions, now you will be able to see a sort. Now that's actually pretty, now this I will say, this is actually pretty nice, right? Because this actually is able to tell you what is like your best champion based upon stat ranges, right? Which is actually pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this is actually one of the more interesting little new stat changes right here in the game. So let me actually show this real quick. Got it. Right, so if you go here, right, just simply clicking this button, like let's say you click on speed, right, your top speed champion is literally like 230 on the account. So it'll literally show out the max, right? And you can start edging out what champions don't meet the requirements of the speed at the minimal, right? And then as it edges out, you'll eventually see that this is how the lowest speed. So the lowest speed on the account is literally like 103, right? Give or take. And you can keep on clicking until you see where is the bare minimum of speed for your champion before they start getting edged out. Which is actually pretty nice. I actually love this because it gives you a incentive to be a little bit more mindful of where you need work. So I actually do like this update. This is actually pretty solid. So that I will definitely give a W to Plarium on that one for sure. That I will not be mad about at all. Right. Going back here. Gear filtering improvements. We improved the gear filter, so now you can filter gear by the number of substats. Okay, see, now that is also another one I will say that is a perfect trade-off as well. I think this is also a good one. So let me guys show you what that looks like. So let's say I'm in filter, right, and I'm looking for a certain type of gear, like let's say substat wise, and I'm looking for speed. So, right, if I have gear that has speed on it, like, is it a triple roll? Like, right, this helmet has a triple roll speed. So it's going to let me know that it has a triple roll, which is actually nice because if I'm looking for the fastest gear on my account, I don't need to, like, really just pick around and see. I'm just able to just simply click this button to know how much times have it upgraded in a particular set of stats to get the most amount that I need for my champion build, which is actually pretty nice. So I definitely say that is definitely a great quality of life update for the game. So I'm for it. Right. Let's go. Where else is this? Hold on, sorry about that. Enabling notifications. Okay, that's fine. I'm not really worried about that. Siege, mana, shards, and investment. Okay, I really don't care for Siege that much, so I'm not really worried about it. But we made a tooltip in the Siege battle phase that shows how many rebattle attempts are available. Okay, I'm not really worried about that at all. So advanced quest rebalance in the old version, clear stage 15 or higher in Sand Devils and Necropolis 5 times. Win 3 live arena battles, clear 15 or higher in Phantom Shogun's Grave 5 times. New version is beat it 3 times and then beat it 1 battle. Look, these I like. Okay, live arena is one thing I can actually deal with this one, but the clear 15 or higher, who in this game, like literally, who in playing raid really cares for Sand Devil or Phantom Shogun unless it's like the event that y'all made. And then honestly, who really cares enough to even do this? Let alone to be at stage 15 and clear it for 3 times. Like, no one's actually doing that. As far as I would know. No one's actually doing that. But last time I checked, I don't think so they even changed those rewards at all either. I mean, I'll have to check, but if I have that on there. Okay, yeah, they did change it. But even then, it's still a worse trade-off. Like, I wouldn't even do it. I wouldn't even do it. I just wouldn't even do it. It's just a very horrible trade-off. Like, literally, the stage 15, like, if it was stage 5 through 10, something around there, fine. But stage 15? I'm not even wasting my breath. And then, of course, it's the champion rebuild for Corona, which I think is a great little update. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much my overall my overall thoughts on the new updates overall. But personally, again, the biggest hit point right here is Minnow. And honestly, I am very sick because honestly, there is no quality of life done to Minnow. Minnow is a scam. If you allow people to make you believe, oh, but we finally got some real decent quality of life updates within Minnow. Like, I'm telling you right now, this is not a quality of life. This is a joke. It's a scam. You've been scammed. Literally, you've been scammed. You've literally been scammed in this game. They didn't change Minnow. They let you believe that they changed Minnow and gave you a nice little, limited time event. They didn't did shit to Minnow. They gave you the same rundown. The only difference is they gave you 2x on it. It's still fucking not fixed. Same thing for Guardian Ring. Still not fixed. It's a travesty. But that's my video, you guys. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section of my video of how you think about my visuals on Minotaur and the Guardian Ring and anything else of that nature. And yeah, see you guys till next time for more content on the channel. Much love to everyone. Make sure you hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you do like the video. And see you guys till next time. Peace out.